Look here, mate. I spotted a rare bird out in the wild. It's natural habitat in front of this church. Where'd they go? Birdies. These are the black-tipped pink-beaked white swan. Crazy. Crazy. It is Tuesday, March 30th. Hold on. The Godzilla vs. Kong came out today. It's the 31st, not the 30th. Anyways, it's been a pretty decent day. Humid, very, very humid outside. I also stepped in a puddle. My foot just dived in straight into a huge water puddle, and now my foot is soaking wet. So that's been nice. It is 1:25 and Wednesday, March 31st. It is King Kong versus Godzilla Day. And yes, I am Team Kong, and Godzilla's a bitch. Those are my reasons. Today I wanted to talk about spring. I absolutely despise it. It is hot, it's humid. It rained for like 5 minutes, and then it got hot. Now it's hot and humid. I know I already mentioned that, but I think it should be mentioned twice because this is bullshit. This is absolute bullshit. They said there was going to be a cold front coming in. That shit was a fucking lie. Let me see. It is currently 81 degrees right now here in Texas, Houston, Texas. The feel like is 84, but it says by 3 it's supposed to come down to 75. Again, it's 1:20, so in an hour and a half it's supposed to go down to 75. So that's what, 6 degrees. And then by 5 p.m. it's supposed to be 66 degrees. And then by 8, 61. And then by, goddamn, tomorrow it's gonna be 55, 61, 63 by noon. Now see, this is why we get sick in Texas, man. This is why I got a cold last week, because Houston does not know how to make its fucking mind up with weather. It's hot one day, cold one day, and days like today, it's gonna be hot half the day and then cold the other half. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. I want to talk about things that customers on my route do to piss me off, okay? For the most part, everybody's really nice, real kind people. I'm in an area where it's mostly, older people, older couples, but they're really, really nice people. Actually, one of them lent me some, what are they called? Bush trimmers and tree branch cutters. I don't know what they're called. I severely need it for my house, so he let me borrow them, which very much appreciated. Thanks to him. But man, old people love to talk, man. Do they love to talk? I have at least one or a pair of older people on each street. And again, let me see how many streets I do. I do 13. I have 11 streets that I do on my route, and at least on every single street, and I mean every single street, I have either one or two people, a couple, that just love to talk. And when I mean talk, I mean like they like to stop and talk to me for 15 to 20 minutes non-stop when I got things to do. And I wouldn't mind talking to them if my route didn't have a time that it needed to be finished by. But man, this street that I'm on now, I actually have an older lady that loves to talk, and I mean she loves to talk, and she does not take the hints of me trying to leave very well. This lady loves to go on, no matter if I'm like, hey ma'am, I need to keep going, and then, or have a great, she'll stop me in the middle of my sentence and just keep going. And girl, I got places to be. It happens on every street. and some are worse than others. I think she might be close to the worst. The guy that let me borrow those tree trimmers is actually a pretty cool guy. We actually talk for about 10 minutes every time I see him. He's always busy doing little yard jobs and fences and little odd jobs throughout the neighborhood, and you know, sometimes I don't see him very often as much as I do this older lady, because she is retired, she does live alone, and that's why I feel bad and I talk to her sometimes, because I know she's alone. She mentioned one time that she has, I think she said 7 children and like 20-some grandchildren, and she said none of them ever come to visit her, which thanks for, you know, putting a damper on my day. But yeah, I tried to stay around and talk to her for a little bit just to give her a little bit of company, and she's really good people, but it's hard trying to, you know, be nice and talk, but also trying to finish you know, your job on time and not get in trouble. And yesterday I think was by far one of the worst days that I was stopped. You know, I was at least stopped on every single street by multiple people, and it set me back quite a bit, about 40 minutes. I still finished on time, but I had to, you know, rush through everything. And I don't like to rush through my job. I like to go at a steady pace. But I guess I'm just really complaining about nothing, or, you know, because these are really good people, man, and I like to bring a little bit of joy to people's life, and, you know, just keep them company when I know a lot of them don't have a lot of people to talk to, such as this older lady. And makes me happy that they're happy. You know what I mean? I am now convinced that the rain gods absolutely despise me. Right before I started this street, bright, sunny, hot, humid, like I said earlier, and out of nowhere, boom, gray skies, and it starts pouring down in the middle of me delivering the mail. I get soaking wet, absolutely soaking wet, because I mean, it wasn't light rain, it was pouring down, and get soaking wet, and as soon as I finish my street, as soon as I finish it and I get in my truck, it stops raining. Absolutely stops raining. And I said this before, not on my channel, but I said it, you know, in general, that the rain gods absolutely hate me, because it only starts to rain when I'm in the middle of my delivery, and it stops raining as soon as I get in my truck. Every single time. And I kid you not, every single time, and it never fails to do so. So, you rain gods. Y'all can hear me, but right now I'm currently on my way to get my second dose vaccine for whatever is causing this pandemic right now. Obviously I can't name what the vaccine's for because YouTube will monetize my video. So pretty sure y'all know what the vaccine's for, and to show you the process of me getting it. How you doing? For my second dose.
Doctor?
Yes.
Turn on your hazard lights for me, please.
Yeah.
Don't leave those on. They're going to ask you a few questions.
Good.
Good to hear. Do you have your vaccination card?
Yeah.
Alright. You popped your COVID test in the last 3 weeks? Any other vaccinations?
I mean, other than my first COVID shot.
Alright. After your first dose, did you experience allergic reaction, anaphylactic shock?
No, just pain on my arm.
Pain. You're good to drop the arm. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's up to you.